Hello, beloved souls, and welcome to this message. Hello, mi amors. Okay, so you guys have seen the title of this message. This is a very, my palms are profusely sweating. The energy running through this message, and whoever sees this message right now, you're going to feel this. It is next level. This is a twin flame message, first of all. So that should be in the title. This is twin flame specific. Okay, so, this could also resonate though for divine soul connections, but this is for twin flames. I want to be very specific. That's why the energy that I'm channeling right now and that I'm feeling, I'm hearing reverberating. That is, and I'm going to share with you just in a moment a couple things that have happened today. And I was like, what? I was already feeling this. So twin flames right now, there is this powerful, I just saw 111. There's this powerful, and this isn't going to be for all twin flames. This is going to be for those of you who are on these timelines right now where you have done a shit ton of healing, of personal work, initiations, activations, integration, rising up. Like you guys have been, and this has been going on, like this separation phase that you guys have been in, through separation and going into separate healing journeys in that sense. This has been like for years in the making. Okay. So just to give an idea of who this is for. So if you're like, oh, me and my person just met 6 months ago or a year ago, and we've been in separation for 6 months, this is probably not for you, right? Okay, so the message here is powerful Heiros, Gamos union in the ether, and the connection and the confirmation and the union and the communication that is happening in the ether. So it's communication through the ether. It's union in the 5D right now. As above, so below, right, guys? So everything that goes up must come down into the physical, right? It manifests into the physical. So right now, the time is right now, is the point. I feel out of breath right now. That's how strong this is. I'm sweating. I don't sweat like this through my palms when I'm channeling unless it is something super, super intense and profound. Okay, so to give you that idea, and you guys know if you're new here, welcome, my loves, right? I'm Erica, I'm a psychic medium and a high priestess. Those of you guys returning, welcome back, loves. But you guys know if you've been with me for a minute or just for a little while, my messages and the power behind my messages and who I am and what I channel and stuff, right? And that's not coming from I'm some powerful, priestess, no, it's just, it's who I am and what I'm here to do. And you guys know is my point. So for me to say this, it's a big deal is my point. This is very powerful. Okay. So earlier today, so very strong communication that's been happening in the dream state, in the astral state, and there's this entire opening, blossoming. I'm seeing just like a red rose, a beautiful red rose, just completely in full bloom, and that is a representation of your rose heart. And the rose heart of your union, okay? So anyways, earlier today, because I've been working with clients all day long, so earlier today I went to go, as I tune in with each client and the energy and whatever kind of a session it is, I tune into my decks and my tools and things and see what I'm gonna be using. Anyways, I went to go grab this deck, okay? And use it earlier with a client. And then right now when I went to go do this message, channel this message for you guys, I actually went to go move this deck because I wasn't going to use it. I'm still not going to use it. But the deck dropped like that, a couple cards face down like that. And then one card fell out face up like that. And it's the beloved. Right as I'm sitting down, to channel this message for twin flame, for the twins. You guys, the beloved has arrived. The beloved's heart is wide open. Okay, you guys, this could be for some of you guys like incoming, like maybe this happens in the next 4 weeks, few weeks, or whatever, right? For some of you guys, it's happening right now. You know, it's about to manifest in your 3D reality like any second or any day, right? This is huge. This is huge. This is someone coming in with their, it's like heart in hand, vulnerable, wide open, right? But it's about the beloved. So let's go ahead and like read this. I know the beloved card in this deck has to do with like the beloved in self, the beloved within self, that kind of a thing. It's card number 5. 5 represents change. Oh my gosh, you guys. And look, earlier I saw 111 on the timer and it's on page 10 and 11, 111. Oh my God, I freaking love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. There's so much, you guys. There's so much. Okay. So it says right here that the beloved is the recognition of spirit within another. Masculine is fully recognized spirit within self and spirit within you. That's been the thing all along, feminine, is that the masculine felt the divine sovereignty and the spirit of the feminine, first and foremost, which was highly activating yet highly triggering, which is what we know, right? So it's seeing the spirit and recognition and recognizing that within another and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, and we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved within everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. So it speaks of higher perspective and seeing the divine within humanity, within all, within everything and everyone, feeling the unification of divine sovereign consciousness on that level. Like it's all of that, right? But this is speaking very, very profoundly about being in love. The feeling you feel for the first time, or looking into your own child's eyes, or birthing a child for the first time, or holding your baby for the first time, that is unconditional love. That is Queen of Cups love. That is agape. That is why I was getting the reverberating or word earlier too. It's like it's reverberating out through the energy, through the ethers, through your connection. But it's this ripple effect that it's like you guys are sending each other these back and forth signals right now. You're communicating on massively high levels right now, telepathically and through synchronization, through music, through lyrics, and just a million other things as well, right? Okay. It says, accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Feminine, masculines, that's what we're here doing. We are learning. And we are accepting the invitation to learn through the path and lens of love. Not ego, distorted ego, wounded trauma, illusion, all of that. We are here to heal, to see, to stand in that energy, the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. Expand your being. It's time for the expansion of coming together and expanding outwardly in union with another. That's this. It's an amplification of the energy, the activations, the gifts, the downloads, the healing, the everything. You guys had to go into a physical separation. You guys had to go and be without one another, without your beloved, to initiate, to learn these lessons. This is for twin souls. Our paths are extraordinarily difficult. Twin souls have extraordinarily difficult paths. All star seeds, because twin flames are star seeds, right? All star seeds, we come here with that. It's a part of our earthly blueprint, if you will, right? It's a part of our soul blueprint, right? That's what we're doing. We're coming here and we are healing. We are clearing, canceling, deleting, healing, right? we are elevating, we are joining forces, we are unifying, right? There's all these things, right? Our missions, though, are very difficult as starseeds, right? You guys know this, but twin souls, it's something next level. I can't even explain it. And also, you guys, like, I want to shine the light on this for just a moment, where twin flames, we have similar karma in a lot of ways. So twin flames, they mirror their timelines and their experiences on very profound levels. It could be different, of course, in some areas, in some regards, of course, right? But you guys mirror and you guys share similar like that, right? So it could be like extreme abandonment wounds and traumas in connection to romantic partnership and giving your power away, and toxicity and becoming codependent and using it as codependency, like things like that, right? So a lot of twin souls have had a lot of karmic encounters with karmic partnerships. They've experienced a lot of the same types of things, narcissists, abuse, right? So, but again, it's experiences that, you know, are a part of the whole, but you guys have gone through separately. But my point is that you guys coming into union right now, or during, on this timeline that we're in, you guys coming into union right now, you guys have had the time, the space, the clarity, the healing that you needed, to the capacity that you needed to come into this space now that we are in, right? So it had to happen. You know, if you're here and you're watching this and you're still holding on to resentment or grudges towards separation, towards, you know, masculine running or being triggered, towards the journey, towards anything, you first of all, you have to release that, because that's lower density vibrational energy that will create resistance within the union, within the connection. But my point is that, like, if you're still harboring these right now, like, then, you know, this is coming in for you, but it'll come in like more down the line, because there's some kind of clearing and healing that has to happen, right? For those of you guys that are just completely in that very high, like, Empress space of receiving and faith, you know, just completely in your heart, okay, in your beloved heart. Masculines are in their beloved heart, but you are just really holding that beautiful divine feminine frequency and energy and space right now for the masculine to come home. Just how the man enters the woman, right? Okay, this is same thing. This is that full union, okay? So they are coming and entering the divine feminine's life, energy field, auric field, whatever it is, they're coming in, they are coming home, okay? All right, so okay, and look at this. It says the medicine here. Look at this. Look what it says. This is speaking of, like, lessons and karma. This is what I was just talking about. This is what you guys had to both go through and learn, and you feel like it was just one after the next, right? Lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson, right? Same lessons and situations, but in different bodies, right? Okay, like, you will keep experiencing the same people in different bodies until you finally learn, until you finally awaken to it. I had to close the window real quick. So it says, be careful with romantic love, the kind of love that you just fall in and out of. You have to own all the projections that you have placed upon the person that you are dreaming of. So, ooh, that's a good one. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Okay, so whoever's here tuning in, watching, that this is tying into what I was saying a moment ago to those of you guys who are still, you know, healing these wounds or harboring or triggered by these things, like your masculine running, separation, you know, lessons, initiations, trials, tribulations. You know, I'm getting like, enough is enough. I know a lot of people are just feeling that. But at the end of the day, you know, we keep going, we keep rising, we keep going, we keep right. We don't get disgruntled. We don't get resentful. We don't get right. We don't lose our faith in everything. Like, no, it actually grows stronger through these times, for who this is for. And that's what you've done. It's time to own all the projections, or own all the projections that you have placed upon the person that you're dreaming of. So if you're dreaming of calling in your divine counterpart, right? You're dreaming of your twin. I'm telling you, you guys are dreaming of each other. Here's the deal with that message though. This is pertaining a lot to the divine masculines and what they've been working through and realizing and surrendering to. For so many of the masculines, they were projecting upon the feminine. And what they were projecting was that, you know, it was, you know, resentment or anger, or they blamed the feminine, you know, like, you know, maybe, I know a lot of divine feminines like had to walk away from the masculines because the masculines were breadcrumbing, or they weren't showing up fully and authentically, and like the feminines knew that and felt that, and the feminines were already embodying self-love, and the feminines went, I'm not going to sit here and take this just because you're my twin flame, you know, just because you are me and I am you and we are one, you know, I don't have to take this, and I'm not going to. You can go do what you got to do, go heal, go learn the karmic lessons, go, you know, many masculines, they were swimming in low vibrational pools, right? So they attracted in karmic partners or went back to karmic partnerships, right? But they have risen, right? So it was them that had to start to own and surrender and realize that they were projecting to the feminine. So it's like the masculine is coming through very strongly in this moment, kind of like with, you know, with, I realized that I pushed you away. I realized through what I've learned, what I've been going through my healing, through what you've been reflecting to me, you know, through your healing, I realized that, you know, I was very wounded and that I was repeating the same kind of toxic patterns. And I realized that I pushed you away. And there's an appreciation coming through of, I'm glad that I pushed you away, because that's rejection truly is protection. I did not want to hurt you. I did not want to wound you. I did not want to bring you down, drag you down with me, right? So I pushed you away. Or I started, you know, pulling my energy back, and then you walked away, right? I'm owning it all. I'm owning it. And I see it for what it truly is, right? Okay, as above, so below. As above, so below. All right, 1717 on the timer. Remember that they are only mirroring back your own deepest longings rather than revealing their true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. And that's exactly what happened. Divine masculines, no matter if it was a breakup, a loss, some kind of ending, a job loss, losing a loved one, a family member, a friend, something pivotal ended up happening for many masculines in the recent past, or it could be happening right now, because of the fact that they had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to shift, to heal, to change. And they kept keeping on, right? Okay. And the universe finally said enough is enough, and it sent in the lightning bolts. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. That's what the universe and spirit is saying. If you fail to notice this, meaning if you fail to own these projections, right? If you fail to own up to things, then be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. And that's exactly what has happened. But that is also exactly what really, truly came in and cracked the heart wide open. I'm hearing 6 months. For a lot of these masculines, it has been very brutal the last 6 months, but also for the divine feminine. Okay, this is not a one-way street. We know this, right? Okay, you guys are a one, right? So everything going on with the feminine affects masculine, right? You guys feel it. It's all right. Okay, so divine feminine really had to learn to liberate themselves from outcomes, expectations, you know, ego in the face of, you know, I feel like I've done, you know, this amount of work, and where is it, and why hasn't it happened, and hello, like, you know, it should have happened already. And, you know, that's all your ego. That's ego, right? That's that control. You're trying to control. That's, if we get down to the brass tacks of it all, that's fear. Because on some level, you're fearful that it's not going to happen, or it's not going to come, or it's not going to manifest. That's why you're tripping off of it in the first place, and breathing life into it in the first place. Because again, when you're in that true Empress energy, you are absolutely heart wide the frick open. You are embodying and emanating this beautiful, just like calm, soothing, trusting, like loving, like fierce energy. And the masculine can feel that, right? So a lot of times that masculines have been maybe close to opening up, or masculines have come in to communicate, or they wanted to, or they got close to. A lot of times it was the divine feminine's own energy that created that resistance once more, because divine feminines felt the ramp up of energy from the masculines, and they started getting in their head. They started getting in the ego. It's happening. I knew it. Nah, 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 nah. You know, and then it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So again, everyone's been moving through all the things, right? Okay, on both ends of the candle flick or the candlestick. Okay. So anyways, I know we're 20 minutes in, you guys, but if you are new here, like what I bring through, what I channel and what I share, it's the most important part. It's the most important aspect. Okay. So then same thing happened that happened with this card, happened with these. My very first client, or my second client today, something like that. It was earlier today. This archetype, wild unknown archetype deck that I love and have, and you guys have seen me use it before, but anyways, I was going to, you know, I was like looking at my decks and moving decks and stuff, and same thing happened, except these two were on the top, and they flew off somehow. They got knocked off somehow together, and they landed on the floor together face up, and it's the medallion. Think of the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that hand. The hand is extended out. The palm is open. It is in what energy, you guys? A receiving energy. This hand is receiving this medallion from the ethers, from the heavens, from the 5D down into the physical, where the physical hand is. And this is right here a very tangible physical object. It's a medallion. Just like the pentacle, a coin, right? And it came out with the Lover. This is the archetype energy around the connection right now. This is union. This is the lover. Lover meets lover. This is the other half. And right as I said that and looked up, it was 22 minutes even. Master number 22, 1111. Just the other day in one of my channeled messages, I kept saying, you guys, first of all, like the energy is hot, and the message that I just did a few days ago, it was around healing and releasing, and it was very specific around that, because I said, you guys are, I literally said in that message, I said, it's this close, it's so close. I said it like that because it's like any second, any day, any second, any moment, any time, any week. And I said, so I'm here as a messenger delivering this message of what Spirit is saying is being, like, it needs to go right this very moment, because something is about to happen. But it's going to be prolonged if this isn't cleared right this second. It's like that, right? Anyways, so the fact that this is coming through, like just a couple days later, it's like, again, the energy is so powerful. And now that I've channeled like a lot of this out already, my hands, they stopped sweating. The energy kind of came. I told you it was a lot, and I had to get it out. I had to channel it out. I had to exercise it out through channeling, release it through channeling to you. And now it's much calmer. It's much calmer. You could even hear it in my voice. I'm whispering. I'm calmer, right? Okay. The swan, the 1111. Hearing or seeing the word beloved, or hearing it. Okay, you might hear it. Your masculine might speak to you through the ethers, right? You might hear them speaking to you, my beloved. Maybe they call you maybe there's a certain name. But anyways, these two cards fell out together. So in one day, within a matter of hours, I had 3 cards, 2 different decks, randomly, even though we know it's not random at all, fall out for 24, 6, 6. There's something about the 6s too. Okay, so I don't know what's up with that, you guys. I don't know. But anyways, we're 24 minutes in, so I want to pull some tarot real fast. Okay, because I don't want this to be like an hour-long message. You guys are coming into union. Like, I don't know what else to say. This is union. This is 1,010%, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, union. Okay, now here's the thing. This is a collective message, first of all. So this is for like hundreds of thousands, right? Okay, this is a twin flame message specifically. It can absolutely resonate with timelines and connections that are, you know, very evolved, ancient past life connections, things like that too. It doesn't have to be twin flame, but I'm telling you, this download, this message, these cards falling out, that is for twin flames. That is for the twin souls. Okay, and look, even as I'm saying twin, 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 I split the deck, two. Okay, twin pillars, twin wands. You guys are twin pillars. Divine masculine feels, it's an all-encompassing feeling, just how feminine you guys feel it. It's an indescribable feeling. It truly is, because it's first of all, because it's not of this world. That's why there aren't human words to describe the twin flame journey. There is not earthly languages to describe the emotional, the energetic connection, the magnetism, the mirroring, the telepathy. Like, I can't even. It is insane. So, like, I don't know. It's just crazy, right? For who this is for, okay? This is like, this is the moment, whoever's tuning in, where you have to be absolutely 1,000% totally honest with yourself right here, right now, okay? Don't create more resistance by lying to self or fooling self because you want this to be your message right now. Please, I beg of you, right? Don't create resistance by that low vibrational falseness, right? Maybe this is incoming. Maybe this happens a few months from now, right? Have faith, claim it, you know? This is an incoming energy for me. I know it. Whether this is twin flame, soulmate, I know my beloved, divine beloved is coming to me, right? That's okay. Who this is for, you will feel this. It's an undeniable feeling. You will feel this. It's undeniable. Not only because of the messages, the signs, the synchronizations that have changed drastically recently, by the way, for who this is for. But because of, like I said, the communication through the ether, the communication through the astral and the ethers between you and your beloved, between beloveds, beloved souls. Like, I'm smiling right now, you guys. Like, I'm smiling ear to ear right now. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice that I'm smiling, but like, oh my God. I just look down and then I see this eyeball looking at me. You feel your person. This is what I mean though. It's like you guys are seeing each other in the heavens. You guys are seeing each other. You're feeling each other with this emotional energy. It's an explosion of love. Like, you can feel the eternal, unconditional twin soul love, like, just permeating from the inside out and the outside in. It's all encompassing right now. Just like these fish are swirling around and this is overflowing. It's like that. It's like that. 29 minutes in, even. 29:11, right? I'm taking that. Okay, so new beginning. The Fool, or the Fool card. Well, I said the Fool for a reason, but the Hangman keeps coming up in like every single reading this week. Okay, like it's Piscean energy in a big way, but you know, and North Node just moved into Pisces, and there's just a lot, right? So there's massive spiritual enlightenment happening right now. Massive. heart chakra activations that are bringing things into alignment very rapidly. Very rapidly, which is again why I delivered that message a few days ago about the spiritual guidance that came through about like, you're holding on to this and this is what's coming up, or this is what you're feeling and this is why and this is what needs, right? Because this, yin and the yang. What did I say earlier? Your other half. It's again, yin and yang coming together, feminine, masculine coming together. It also speaks of the fact of the balancing within yourselves that you've completed. Karmic contracts are done. Some massive leveling out and balancing has occurred here for the twin flames. This is it. Divine masculine twin flames, they have made huge life altering choices and decisions and changes, or some of them are in the midst of it right this very moment as I speak. It's alignment. And so you guys can come together and create, see the sun? It's a sun, the light. So you guys come together and create the light. What did I say earlier about like the expansiveness of you guys coming in together as a unit in the physical? Show me the Ace of Cups. This is a romantic new beginning. This is, like I said, Ace of Pentacles too, with the medallion and the lover. Twin flames coming together. Okay. I'm seeing about 3 different kind of, I don't know what you want to call them, cycles. Periods. I see 3 different very specific periods this year so far. It's probably like really honestly like a quarterly type feeling or energy, because what I'm seeing is almost quarterly, like there's this huge like shift, alignment, something happening, and it'll happen like all through the year, of course, but there are some the energy of it all or something, the astrology, I have no clue, but I'm seeing like 3 or 4 very specific points over the course of 2025 where twin flames come into physical union. This is the first one. Okay, so I don't know. King of Pentacles is showing up now. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Libra here. And then, of course, the water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What it is it's the divine masculine twin flame. They've uprooted themselves and their lives in a lot of ways. Okay. And what it is with this medallion, it's the long-term solid offer. They have awakened. This is a fully awakened masculine. Show me the King of Pentacles with the lover, the beloved, and the medallion, please. He's fully awakened, meaning his heart is fully activated. His third eye is wide open. And he's been utilizing his third eye to manifest union with his beloved. I just saw 3333 ascended masters showing up. We're speaking of levels of mastering the ascension between the two. Now it's time for you guys to come together. It's rebirth. You guys are both rebirthing in massive ways right now because of the deaths that you've been going through and integrating and healing from and processing. It's rebirth, baby. But I was asking about him. This is someone it's King of Pentacles, divine masculine, going through rebirth. Okay? This is a time of victory. After this long battle, after all the battles on your end, their end. 3 cards just fell out bottom of the deck. Now we have the King of Cups showing up. He keeps showing up all of a sudden too. He's showing up a lot because there's a lot of emotions flowing right now. It's a very high level emotional time, like this Ace of Cups is saying too. High intensity emotions, highly highly evolved emotions, like high level, like, you know, high frequency emotions. I don't know how you want to say it. It's not just feeling from a 3D standpoint, right? It's much deeper than that, like the Scorpio energy here, okay? So, and then look who showed back up. I said the Hangman keeps showing up too. So the two cards that keep showing up have showed up together. Yes, through spiritual enlightenment and awakening, my emotions are flowing. And everything that was holding me back before, it has been cleansed, purified, alchemized, washed away, released. This is someone who is coming in, and they're coming in for the long haul. This is major arcana communication and resurrection. It also connects to that rebirth energy there too. And look who's after that, the Queen of Pentacles, his divine match. Okay, so, and then these are the cards that fell out. Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Hierophant. The Divine Feminine Twin Flame right now, she's radiating this extremely sexy, very sensual, very sexual, like, but like, it's like primal almost, but it's like on a high, you know, like it's high vibrational sexiness. That's what it is. Okay. And it's like so much passionate energy flowing, like you, like the divine masculine twin soul right now, like they are just absolutely on fire right now for feminine. Kundalini is just off the chain for both of you guys. Again, communication through the ethers. It's not just communication like talking and seeing each other and connecting and, you know, hugging, and it's sexual union in the astral too. Okay. Now this is also showing me that if the divine some of these masculines had karmic partners, or they were in karmic partnerships, okay, long-term for a lot of them, or something very serious. Okay. They could have kids with this person, or, you know, just different things, right? That is done. That is over. That's a part of this death card and judgment here. It's over. Okay. This is where they're at. They are at 0 point energy, taking leaps of faith. Okay. Bringing forth a very balanced emperor masculine energy with a very activated heart, very psychic energy as well. These masculines are tuning in just the way you are too. You guys are, again, the telepathy, the psychic connection, all of it super strong, but they are tuning in these ways. They are in tune with their gifts. They're witnessing their gifts. You know, like when our gifts start really coming online, like it, you know, when at first it's really wild. It's crazy because all of a sudden you're just like, holy shit, I'm psychic. Like what? Right? I'm super intuitive. I'm a high level empath. I'm a medium, whatever it is, right? Okay. They're tuning in, and it's their gifts. It's their third eye. It's their heart. It's their, right, their higher selves that are right. Okay. So since this is a twin flame message, let's go ahead and end with some twin flame messages. Let's see what this person would want to say, etc. For those of you guys who feel called or wish to connect, you want to work with me one-on-one, maybe hone in on a personal level to your twin flame journey, see where you're at, or spiritual guidance, anything like that, right? I do general psychic mediumship sessions, readings. I do a 20-minute vent sesh. I am a past life Akashic guide and reader, so I do past life readings and open up your Akashic records, right? I do quantum healing sessions one-on-one, energetic quantum healing sessions, as well as a 1-hour goddess channeling with Isis and Mary Magdalene, or any other spirit guides or goddesses or angels, etc. that you wish to connect with. So anyways, it's all there. Let's go ahead and get a message from this. It's the white dove. Okay, so we have the swan and the white dove. Okay, also the peacock. Pay attention to the peacock too. This divine masculine is not coming in peacocking, trying to peacock. Okay, they are coming in from the heart and soul, period, for who this is for. You're going to see a completely different side of your divine masculine. And they're going to see a completely other side of you too, because think of how long it's been since you guys have connected in the physical or communicated in the physical. You've grown so much. You've leveled up so much. You've changed. You've matured. You're right. Like there's all these different things, right? So it's going to truly be a, like this card says, new beginning. And like I said, look, new beginning. And then 0 point energy, a clean slate, fresh start. You and this divine masculine both have balanced and leveled out the biggest karma you came to clear and heal and balance. Masculine has finally caught up to you, divine feminine, meaning this isn't a race, obviously, but you've been doing all the things and all the work and you've been rising. They have finally caught up on your level, right? Whatever huge karmic cycle just ended for them, whatever it is, it was the catalyst that needed to happen. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I'm telling you, there is so much passion here. You guys, I guarantee so many of you guys, those of you guys who are still able, or it's a part of your, you know, your path, whatever it is, like fertility, motherhood, a baby, you know, with these kinds of connections, you guys, like, let's say it's like, oh, Erica, like I was told a long time ago, I can't have kids, or whatever the case, right? These are holy divine unions, right? These are unions of God. These are, that's what this is. Holy divine unions. You don't think for 1 second, after all you've witnessed and everything you've been through, and the beautiful synchronicities and the magic and the signs and right, like everything, you don't think that for 1 second, if that is something that is meant to happen, that it won't happen, right? Okay. But pregnancy, I'm telling you, you guys are going to be in physical unions like this, and it's gonna you guys are gonna go very quickly. It's going to expand and ignite and activate a lot. Okay, so you guys will be integrating together now. You guys will be coming into union. You're integrating now together. You're still on these journeys. You're on a journey as twin flames, but you're also and you have a mission there and light work there, but you guys are also still on your own individual journeys. That's the difference between a holy divine union and a karmic connection. Karmic connection is when you come together with someone and you immediately become codependent on each other. You immediately start isolating with each other, hermiting with each other. You start, you know, disconnecting from friends and family very slowly, or maybe very quickly. You find yourself that you start changing, or you start seeing like red flags hitting, you know, coming up here and there, right? But it's you become codependent on each other. That's my point. And you start, it's all about just being with each other. It's highly codependent in that way. A divine union is not like that. You guys will obviously have that, like, I mean, twin flames, like it's out of this world. It's beyond. Again, no words. There's no earthly words to describe what the feeling is, right? And what happens, and the electricity and the just everything, right? So you guys will have that, of course. But a divine union is where you come together and you expand. You bring more healing to each other, more love to each other, right? It is just, it's beautiful. And there's balance and reciprocity and trust and just fulfillment in so many ways, right? So, you know, feminine still has feminine's, you know, work and creativity and passions and hobbies and you know, work or whatever. And masculine has all the same. And you support each other in that entirely. But you're not codependent on each other. You don't start just, I'm always with this person. We're always together and we don't, you know, that's karmic. That's not this. You guys are about to come together though. It's very beautiful and it's very balanced. and there's an ease and a flow. Okay, it's just like it was when you guys connected for the first in the physical, when you reunited in the physical for the first time, and you got to experience those higher timelines in that moment. You got to feel what it was like to be in those higher timelines of togetherness, union, just overflowing infinite amounts of love, and being able to look into each other's eyes and see deeply, deeply into the soul. And again, it's indescribable, unexplainable, but there was a deep knowing then, and there's this deep knowing now, and it is just grown and become stronger. And now is the time that divine masculine is stepping up, and they are back on their thrones. We have 2 kings, right? Okay, they've been through a lot, just like you have, or just like feminine has. Can we get a message here from the masculine? I am feeling called to reach out, even though I have no clue how you'll react. See? I'm in a dark night of the soul. That's the death I've been moving through. It feels dark, sad, and dreary, and I feel its dire need for transformation. Boom. Someone who was set in their ways, like I said, they've uprooted. There's divine construction and reconstruction through destruction that's been happening for the masculine twin. Same thing that has happened with the feminines. But because the masculines are so dominantly in their ego and distorted ego, and that's their huge karma, it's a part of their karma, they tend to get the beat down, spiritual beat downs from the universe worse because of how they cling to the ego. I look forward to spending time with you soon. I am planning to reconnect with you. I hope to bring us out of 3D separation. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for confirming. Oh my gosh. I love that you're so connected. So this is what they're taught. So right now the masculine is like saying how hot it is and how sexy it is and how just beautiful it is to them. That you're so in tune, so spiritual, so connected, so psychic, so all the things. I love that you're so connected, so intuitive, so spiritual and free. You live authentically and unapologetically. You're so celestial. I believe in you and your magic. Wow. You made them a believer. You made them a believer, okay? Bottom of the deck, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but the first word, communication. It's communication, okay? Let's get one more. I haven't done a twin flame specific reading for a very long time, you guys. So that should tell you right there how strong how strong this is right now. We'll just say that. For me to come and do like twin flame only, right? Like I need to do more for the twins, you know, as a twin flame, you know, guide or whatever. I knew that you were right, but I couldn't admit it to myself. Ego, again, right? I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Yep. Judgment. It's communication time. Again, what did I say? You're going to see a whole other side to them. Get ready. You were the love of my life, and I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. No one ever loved me again the way that you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. There you go. Okay. So I'm leaving it here. Mi amores, twin flame union for many twin souls is here. It is here. It is here. You guys have been in union. You know, you guys are connected and in union and all these things like all along, as above, so below. The communication is just so powerful right now. The dream realm is so powerful right now. And now, because as above, so below, there's 3D. It's 3D. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. So there you go. I'm leaving it there. Mwah. Bye.